Step 7, X block installation. We need the B61, A9 bag and this guy. I spent 15 minutes looking for it because it was under the, how to say that, the underground kind of foam boxy thing from the packaging all by itself under there, which shouldn't have been. That's the real deal here. We are mounting the nozzle, the whole hot end on there, and that's starting to feel like a 3D printing assembly, since 3D printing basically is just a nozzle moving up and down and backward, forward and left to right. Technically, with only that and a pair of pliers maybe and some DC voltage, you have a 3D printer, no, a 3D pen. So M3 by 12 over there. Not sure I have space to put some washers, but maybe I do. Looks like I do. Which screw size is that? 3. Well, maybe I don't. No, the screw is a bit too short to work with that. Never mind. Never mind. It's in. That's what she said. There's really no point in over tightening them, I guess. Especially since there are no washers, and that's aluminium, so easy to fuck up, and I really don't want to drill a bigger hole and tap it. Done. Then I assume the slightly bigger screws are for the fan. So these or these. Might not matter too much. Just I'd be happy to check the size. So these are 15. Okay, and these are 12 probably. So that means I screwed what are really small screws. Right. Okay. Back to the drawing board. So to be sure, these are M3 by 12. So I want 4 of these. There we go. We'll try with washers. So you can see they go through up to that point, which isn't a problem for the fan because they won't cross. Done. So now with the fan, I kind of want to put it that way so that the wires exit from the same side. I'm going to need the longer type of screws. Good. Now with the fun part, the wheels. You know, when you put together some furniture from IKEA, if you end up with spare parts, that means you messed up. You forgot to put some screws or whatnot. With the Tevo, if you end up with no spare part, that means you've got too much on your printer apparently. Every bag I've used ended up with a few parts in it after being used. So orientation like this, we go screw, wheel, washer, washer, spacer, hex nut. Once again, screw, wheel, washer, washer, spacer, hex nut, again I'm not using washers between the nut in the acrylic because I don't have big enough washers. What did I want to... yeah, I was going to mark the small side and the big one. They're never centered. That sucks. It's never either on the edge or on the flat part, but sort of in the middle. Chinesium grade eccentric nuts. There we go. If I had an eccentric nut company, I would mark them with a laser engraver. I'm sure I would make a fortune. Everybody would buy them from me. So in that case we go screw, wheel, and like always, single washer, eccentric nut, acrylic part, and hex nut. And I'm going to end up with one too many washer. When I told you that in each and every bag there's one at least part in excess, well, there you go. There you go. And I nearly forgot. We've got to put the limit switch. And if we do that after mounting it to the thing, we won't have space. So here we have the limit switches. appears to be a spare thermistor. Or thermocouple, who knows. Anyhow, something we don't need. So, limit switches. Many people say they have troubles with them. Like there's a heat shrinking tube but no solder and the contact isn't good. But I cannot pull them apart, so I guess that's a good sign. We'll check continuity nonetheless. That's going to be fun. That's going to be really fun. Why don't I take them apart? Well, I don't know. I wanted mommy limit switch to stay with daddy limit switch, but that's completely silly, so let's take them apart. There are 4. I have no idea if I need 3 or 4. One would guess 3 with 3 axes. Oh yeah, that was me touching the probes. Switch is working. Damn it. Good. Clicky, clicky. Good, and the last one. Good. So that's that. Now, let's say I need 1. For the moment, it's gonna have to go there. So maybe I did need the screws. Which one? But in that case, I don't have the nuts. Oh no, the screws don't go there. Oh, fucking blind. Ah! They're too big, way too big. Back in the bag. We don't know. What do they say about the limit switches? A8. Do I have A8? I do. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 screws. I guess that's 6 limit switches. No, sorry, 3 limit switches. And that's the on the X carriage. So it's got to go to the left to find its limit. So it's got to be on that side. Okay. It's a pain to put it on with the wheel, so don't do the mistake I did. Start with the limit switch, then the wheel, then the heat block, or the heat block then the wheel, doesn't matter very much. I've lost a screw already. Oh, it's there. Good. Small nuts. I wonder if I have a bead for these. They're so tiny. Oh, well, that one is too big. Nice. Nice. But screwing by hand will do it, I guess. Okay. So that's that. Job done. See you.